it's time for Discoveries with D. That's me. Thanks for clicking on this video. We're going to finish up the last week's GH episodes, Thursday and Friday. Sometimes you just like kind of throw something at the television, don't you? Well, okay. Now, I was worried we weren't going to see Carly, but we did. So she's in Germany with Michael, and of course, Brennan shows up. I was excited. Now, here's the fun fact, which isn't a fun fact. When you first saw her, she was crying. I'm thinking, oh my God, they did kill Michael off. Oh my God, they did kill this kid off. Like, why? Maybe because she couldn't get into Sam? I don't know. She was very upset. And I feel like they were trying to like make us think that in the beginning, like, oh my God, they're making us think that he's gone. But he's not. She said he's doing well. So why are you crying? That's because you couldn't see him. Okay. Yeah, there's that nice little tension between the two of them. So I'm liking that. I do enjoy him. He's some nice eye candy. Again, not a fan of his picture. And here we go. With the intro pictures in the beginning of the show, they have all the new characters on. No Lulu still. Sidwell's there. But no Lulu. Inquiring minds want to know why she's not there. I don't know. And Sidwell. Now, here's the thing. They must have liked his character. They wanted to bring him back. Well, they knew he blew up the building. Oh, we don't have any evidence. Again, I don't know how. And would he have actually, after doing all, because he was like there in secrecy last time. Remember, they knew he was there. Like this time, they didn't know they didn't even know he bought a house. Yet they knew he was in the area last time. Okay, I'm not sure about that one. Whatevs. And apparently he's not responsible for anything that happened. I don't know about that. I don't know. I think that's a bit of a stretch. But I guess they enjoy the character, which, you gotta love a good bad boy. So I'm not sad he's there. But, I mean, I don't know. And then, of course, Laura's acting all mayorly and like she's all that in a bag of chips. And this was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, okay. And did he really not know that was her son? I don't know. But, and did he bomb Sonny's? We don't know who bombed Sonny's yet. So, and poor Sonny and the heart thing. I mean, seriously, he was stinking passed out. He should be dead for all intents and purposes. But he's got this condition that, just knocks him out. But he comes up fighting like a boxer. So he's supposed to go away to, California and see some fancy doctor and see what's wrong with him, get some treatment. I'm not sure what this is supposed to mean. Does the man need a couple of weeks vacation? I don't know. But I'm not really getting all this. But so he's going to go away. He's going to explain to his daughter, I guess this week, I don't know if he's going to explain to her that he's not well. I don't know. But he's going to explain to her that he's going to be away. And I guess Whatching is probably going to go with him. Natalia. I mean, that's like talking about dragging that out. It's been months since she's been on there. I've always loved Eva LaRue, but like just dragging this sucker out. And, the whole daughter thing with Christina, that didn't go over well with me, the way they broke up. I don't know. And Tracy. I love she goes to lay the ground rules to Willow. And Willow acts like she's done nothing wrong. I mean, in decency, you wouldn't bring your lover over. I don't know. I just feel like she's being so, and she misses him. I'm like a month ago, you were like saying, we never should have had that happen. We should never, I don't ever want it to happen again. Now she's like making plans with him. It just doesn't make sense. And the whole thing, all of a sudden, like she doesn't even think about Michael that much. She wanted to save her marriage. Now she could care less. Maybe she's got some residuals from the cult. That would be a cool twist. Like maybe she's susceptible to like some sort of like thing that he does. And that's why she just like dotes on him. Like, cause she's under like, she's programmed somehow. That would make more sense to me. The way she's acting, like she's she's just used to somebody just taking over. Yeah. Like, this whole thing, just live there. That's the whole thing. And, and they keep, I don't know about you, but I've never heard Monica's name so much as this week. And the actress passes away on Sunday, and she was mentioned every day this week. I don't know if I remember her mentioning that much. But yeah, so I am, I'm going to see how, I'm curious to see how her death's going to play out. And is Willow going to be like the cause of her death? Like she takes the kids and Monica has a heart attack. I wouldn't be sad about that. Willow being, blamed for something that she actually deserves. But yeah, so I'm curious to see how they're going to play that out. And did we have a nurses' ball last year? Because I don't remember one. I don't remember a nurses' ball last year. So they're not even making mention of it. So did I just forget it? I don't know. But I enjoy the nurses' ball. It's a little bit, it's a departure. It's entertainment, But yeah, I'm not liking Willow at all. Tracy's acting a little bit too big for her britches, though. She's above everything. I guess she always has been. She's a Quartermain, She should have been put in a cell last week. Do we not agree on that? Oh my gosh. Leaving her in that room, I was like, yeah, no. But Lulu trying to work with Brooklyn. Why would she even want to do that? But how funny is it? She understood their plight and their side, and she was like, yeah, I kind of agree. And then Tracy comes in and hires her. And poor Brooklyn's like, Granny. I mean, Tracy knows all about that. I was a low blow. I mean, you could hire her to do something else, but and I think my guess is maybe they'll get the two of them close, Brooklyn and Lulu, and then the truth will come out about the baby, or I should say, her Geo, and then they'll be at each other again. But then again, that happened before Lulu was involved. So really, how's she going to get mad at that? It's not like she was married to Dante when she got pregnant. And that's the thing. They make her act like she's been in a coma some days, and then some days she's not. She's traipsing over to Europe, and then there's some days she's fighting for memories and fighting to catch up to life. So were you or weren't you in a coma? Because sometimes you act like you were, and sometimes you act like you weren't. Make up your mind, GH. Was she in a coma? I love the fact that she was able to get up and walk. It's amazing. And hitchhike home. If only. Cody. What's going on with Cody? Oh, who wants to punch Spinelli? Nobody wants to punch Spinelli. I love Spinelli. Oh my gosh, I've always loved. You should get back to old episodes of Spinelli. I love Spinelli. Yeah, and now he's in jail, and he's going to take his time and take his licks as he should, and he hits good old Lucky. I mean, yeah, he's is he going to be involved with Lulu? I kind of wonder. I don't know. I mean, they got her sparring with Dante every 5 minutes. So I don't know. Maybe it's going to be maybe another triangle. But we'll see. I mentioned that. I'm not trying to look at my notes. Carly and Brennan. Yeah, I want them to get together yesterday. What is, again, you got Willow jumping in bed with Drew immediately. And you got Carly and Brennan playing tag. You got Sunny playing tag with Natalia. But Willow jumps in bed with Drew. I don't know. I feel like there's some disconnect there. I'd rather see the other 4 people in bed than Not those. You know what I mean. I understand that. Her, I just sat there. I'm like, I don't know. I look at it and I just shake my head. I go, I don't know. You think we're going to see a Liz and Lucky reunion? I don't know. I mean, they're together a lot. They're giving them each other the stink eye. He's, wanting to be alone with her. All of a sudden, he spent all those years away from her. So now, again, do we not have history here? Was he not away all that time? Sorry about that. It's not going to stay. Was he not away all that time? We going to forget about that? Because we haven't forgotten. Maybe the writers forgot. We didn't. Makes 0 sense. Again, I know it's a soap opera. I just want it to make sense. You think Jocelyn's going to be in the crossfire with the murder investigation of Dex? And who's she going to be involved with? I mean, they flipped a bet with Cameron coming back. Maybe not. I don't know. So I just don't like her with him. I'll tell you why. I like him. I feel like he seems so much younger than her. She just seems so much older that she seems so much, you know what I'm saying? Like, she just matched better with Dex. It's almost like it looks like kind of illegal with camera. This is how I see it. Remember, this is how I see it. I just don't feel like the connection. Like you look at people and they have chemistry. That's the word I'm looking for, chemistry. I don't feel she's got that much chemistry with Cameron. I don't feel it. You know, it's all about like when they come into a room, it's like, yeah, I could see them. There's just like this. You just see it. Like it's just not everybody has that. Like but yeah, I'm calling it here. If she winds up with a camera, yeah, I'm just not gonna like that. But I'm trying to look what I have written here. Oh, Maxie. Maxie's a sweetheart. And she was trying to, be kind in what she said to Lulu because she's her friend. But like she says, you haven't been here for 4 years, and Brooklyn has changed. And people do change over time and characters evolve and they're not like they used to be. I mean, some of them, like, they make this 180, sort of like Monica back when she was originally on, back in the late 70s, she was a conniver. She was. And I mean, she got to be a different kind of conniver over the years, like, got more of a conscience, but she still was like a conniver, but not like she was. Like, I mean, you kind of like them, and it's always like, it's who you want them to be with. It's like, I think, and when you don't have them the way you want it, you just don't like the character. That's how it goes. Curtis stood up for himself with Drew. Can we give a high five to a man, Curtis? Loved it. Drew is such an arrogant jerk. I do not, each time he comes on, I like him less and less if that is possible. I had not even one bit. He just has nothing worth offering. And I'm thinking to myself, if I was Willow, yeah, he's got some nice six pack, but other than that, he's a jerk. And he leads her around and she lets him. And people have pointed it out and I'm waiting for her to wake the heck up. Yeah, don't like him at all. He just like he waltz in there and sweet talk Curtis. Good for him. Good for him. Well, I'll just use my, senator. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do your worst. You're a jerk. I mean, I guess we need a jerk in the show. I mean, think about it. There really isn't any jerky men. Nina, she was a jerky woman. Even Ava, and they've like kind of toned down a lot. They have. They're not as, as vicious as they were. The old Ava would have pushed Christina out the window. This Ava wouldn't. She's evolved from, after having, being a mom again and losing Kiki and all that. They definitely changed the juxt of her a little bit. She's not as vicious as she used to be. And you need that. You need that villainous and that person who walks on there and just like, you just twist inside. And I don't get that anymore with the two of them, Nina or and they're funny that they're friends. How fun is that? But yeah, but you do get that, like, now maybe Willow will be the new one. Like, every time she comes on, my insides just turn. Like, same thing with Drew. Like, what are you going to say now? And do now's going to piss me off. And it always happens. You're like, can you piss me off any more than you already do? Apparently you can. So yeah, it did not leave Friday on a cliffhanger. We saw Charlie's open up. It was very successful. Yeah, but they were just finishing up the week. I don't know if because the preemption of Monday's show that maybe they're a day behind. Maybe tomorrow's show will end on a cliffhanger. I love the cliffhanger. I do. Because it makes you so anxious to tune in on Monday. It's like, oh, I just think about it all weekend. It's like, that's one thing about Netflix and stuff. You can jump to the next episode, which is good and bad. I plow through them because I don't have to wait. It's like, oh, get to the next one. But when you have to wait a weekend, back in the day, remember when you used to like Dallas and Knots Landing and all those shows were on? You had to wait a whole week to the next episode. It was killer. It was killer to wait. Or you had to wait over the summer, like Who Shot JR? We had to wait months. Now you don't. Now it's like instant gratification. It's good and bad. I mean, you don't have to wait, but there's nothing better than that anticipation. It really isn't. But yeah, other than that, it was pretty slow week. Nothing really great. But hopefully this week will be a little bit more We haven't seen much of the little MS Scorpio Drake, which so far I've not liked her, but that's a good thing. Maybe we shouldn't like all characters, but they're doing a lot more with the college kids and the college sets and all that, so that's fun. Bringing the youth back in, So we'll see what happens this week. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed my little recap of Thursday and Friday's episodes. Let me know in the comments below what you thought. Do you dislike Drew as much as I do and Willow? 2 thumbs down for them. All right, my lovelies. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big old thumbs up. Comment below. If you haven't yet hit that subscribe button, enjoyed General Hospital, then join us here for our few days a week of our episode updates. And we just hash it out. And I let it go. So let me know what you think. I'm always interested.